Hi guys, I'm playing Delta Force Mobile, my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. I'm using a Bluetooth Gamepad controller. I'm using an app called Mantis Pro, and this app actually helps me to map the controller so I can play games. Oh wow, there's a tank there. Right, so I'm going to, maybe not the smartest place to put the beacon, but I do need to set the beacon down. The things that I can do in the game, well, I can use my bows because I do like using the bows. I can also crouch. I can use grenades as well. I can prone. I can reload. If I use my gun there, I can reload. I can jump. The reasons why I keep talking about all these things is to show you what is possible with this game. I can also aim. Oh my words! This guy is gonna get me. I can I can reload. You see the advantages of I couldn't even see where I was. You couldn't tell where I was. Oh, so funny. You couldn't see. I was right behind him. You see, the advantages of mapping is that you can map your controller to the advantages of what you like. It does take a bit of time to get used to all this mapping stuff. It does take a bit of time, but if you tap the screen like so, you do get some options. So I'm gonna tap there. It's gonna ask me for a location. I need to tap somewhere and then launch. It's gonna do the smoke thing. It's gonna help my team out a bit. I'm gonna give up here so I can redeploy into the game. Hopefully the smoke thing has worked. I don't know if the smoke has come down yet or not. That guy's got a helicopter there. It's causing quite a lot of damage. Like I said, it takes a bit of time to get used to the controls. But once you get the knack of it, then you know what you're doing. So I'm not saying I don't know how to play the game. I'm just saying when it's been a while, you haven't been playing the game for a while, then obviously it takes a bit of time just to, damn it. You see, they always make that mistake of going there and then, I don't know if he made it or not. I think he jumped over. The advantage of mapping the controller the way you like it is that you can actually map it to your desire, you know? So it's not like, oh yeah, this guy, yes, okay. The advantage, I think, of having the advantage of having an actual gamepad in this game is a lot, because you're not touching the screen. You can do more. You can see more. You can see what's happening. You can see where the enemy is. And like I said, as you get used to playing the game with a controller as well, you just get so used to the controller. And I did tell you guys that if you do get the enemy in the crosshairs, it's just a whole lot easier than aiming at them. So the crosshairs are those four things there, those lines. Who's this guy? Can't see who this person is. Okay, that's one of mine. Right, I'm gonna use my arrow to see where the enemy is. And like I said, this is the advantage of having a controller. So you see there, I reloaded my primary. My secondary is not actually a sniper weapon. It's actually a it's like a pistol that's modified with a sniper scope. So it almost looks like a sniper weapon if I have it enabled, when I have it equipped. So basically that's what I'm using. I'm using an Uzi. That's an Uzi. This is an Uzi with this 2x scope, and the pistol that I've got is modified, and the pistol that I have actually has a sniper scope that's got 3.5. I think it's a zoom scope, and it's got 7.5 zoom scope. So it's got two of them and two of the scopes, so it zooms in and out. Oh damn. You see what I mean? Sometimes it's just difficult to aim. I just find it easier to just get the person in the crosshairs. it's a whole lot simpler. And then I like to use this arrow thing because it does show where the enemy is. I can use zip lines. I can jump. The other thing I noticed about this game the most, oh wow, I think this guy's just shooting up here. The other thing I noticed the most about this game is that if you didn't know, the jump button can actually serve as the parachute button as well. You see there? So when I jump there, I just press again the jump, the button that I have set out. Ah, damn it, man. Ah! Damn. Oh, I almost got that dude. Right, so the jump button, the way I've set it, it used to be on the left D-pad, you know, on the D-pad, because this has got a D-pad, it used to be on the left, so it was kind of weird because of where the left-hand stick is. So I changed it for A, which is more natural. So that's why I'm saying for me, I find it easier to use. And because it's easier to use this way, damn. Oh my words, this is madness. Come on. So I use an arrow and a grenade. So what I'm saying is, like, I do prefer this method of using a gamepad because I feel like this method is just so much more ideal. It does give you the feel like you're using, like you're playing the game more naturally, and by changing where my crouch button is to the D-pad for the left, it just makes it more natural. Because the jump button as A, it just, for me, it feels more like it just feels more natural. You know, when you're playing games, you always press A for jumping, isn't it? So I just felt like that was a better match for the button rather than using that guy's trying to run away. Oh my words! Oh my words! I missed him. Where is he going? Look at him. I don't know if I'm going to get him. Damn. Wait, let me go. He got with the helicopter. Oh boy. That was messed up. I wanted to use my secondary because the pistol, the modified, it's modified. It's like a pistol. It's like a thing. Oh no, I don't want to go down there. What's over there? All right, let me go where this guy is because obviously it says he's in combat. All right, he's no longer in combat. Fine. What's over here? Right, so this place here, I can actually take and use that what's that, the quad thing. Wait. Well, it says we're pinned down. Where's the enemy? Oh, damn, it's behind. Where is he? Oh, they ah. Oh my God, I didn't see this dude. I knew he was somewhere. Like, they said we're pinned. I was like, where's the dude? Wow. Okay, so that's A. Right, so I still need to tap for deployment, right? Okay. The other thing I like doing on this game here is, I like to go on the top of this thing and drop the beacon just there. It's just a whole lot easier. And like I said, if you do assign some of the buttons on your Bluetooth gamepad, you can actually assign jumping. So I'm just trying to give you a tip here. If you notice, like you're probably thinking, who's this guy? Is this the enemy? Right, okay. So I didn't realize it's the enemy. Right, so I'm saying, if you didn't know, I'm now telling you that the jump button, if you are curious, like, oh, if I use one button for jumping, then I need the other one for the parachute. Don't worry, the jump button actually serves as a parachute button. Damn it! Oh, come on! Damn it! It keeps moving. All right, let me do this. Let me use this. And I'm going to use a few grenades. Well, I've only got one grenade. And let's see. Right, let's see. I have to reload. Nice one. Nice one. So that worked out because I think my team now knows where the enemy is. Come on, just stand still for me. Oh, come just moving. All right. This is gone. But you see, that's what I'm saying. This game is quite interesting. With this scope as well, I can zoom in twice. I like using this one because I can see things that are really far away. All right, so there's a dude up there that's causing my teammates. All right, he's moved out of the direction. Oh, wait. I think this guy is doing something. Wait, I think there's someone over here. Oh, they've destroyed our tank. Like I said, aiming is a bit of a problem. Well, it's not a problem. It just you need to get used to it, because basically like I said, if you play this game all the time, then it's not going to be an issue. You understand? Right. So yeah, I can use a zip line, or I can just go down. Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to use that arrow. Just wanted to alert my team members of where the enemy is. There's a lot of people here. Oh wow. This guy was right next to you. I didn't even see it. Okay, it's a female character, but I'm just saying I didn't know that someone was right next to me. Right, you can also deploy on your teammates if possible. So the problem here is there's nothing in here that is allowing people to come in. I'm just gonna drop a beacon quickly in here and then leave it. I know some people would like to just stay there, but if you stay there, they're gonna find the beacon and destroy it. So I prefer wherever I set the beacon just to leave it. Like I said, if you can't get these enemies properly with the scope, just get them in your crosshairs, and that would actually serve a whole lot better. Wow, that helicopter actually got that guy. So like I said, the advantage of doing this is that when you align the buttons the way you want to align them, you can actually play the game the way you want to. But like I said, if you want to, just try your best to align the enemy in the crosshairs, because this is the best way of doing it. Right, so this guy is bringing me back up, which is good. Gonna use my arrow, and that arrow is just for detecting. Then I'm gonna use my grenade to see where the enemy is. So like I said, sometimes the best thing to do with this game also is just to fire your stuff. If you don't know where the enemy is and you've got these, oh wow. So if you've got those, it depends on the character that you're using. So the character that I'm using at the moment is the one with the bow and arrows. So one of the arrows does show the location, whereas the other arrow has electricity on it. So this has served its purpose. I want to now move the beacon, because I feel like the beacon could be put in a much better place than where it is currently. Yes, there's enemies around here. Let's see where this dude is. He's gone to the top. Right, so I feel like I need to lay down this beacon quickly. Wow. Right. That's the name of the game. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. So right, it says they got 2,100 of the sectors. It does show the best squad at the end. There are 4 squads for every team. This game does play 28 versus 28, so it's quite a lot of players. It's like Fortnite where it says squads. I got 10,862 points. Wow, the highest in our group got 19,000. Right, it says 76 kills, 8 captures, 0 rescues, and 14 assists. Squad rank is 2. Right, so I'm just going to go back into the lobby. And this is where you want to obviously select what you want to play. The other important thing is when you're mapping the controller, your gamepad, ensure that the gamepad and your phone do work together. What I mean is, like, make sure that they're actually compatible. Because sometimes you might have a gamepad that works with other phones, but just simply won't work with your phone. And you might be saying, well, it's not working, you know, it works on your videos, it doesn't work on mine. What I'm saying is that what the gamepad may require to work on the phone may not be on your phone. So for example, wireless debugging may not be on your phone. For example, you may not have USB debugging actually enabled on your phone. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe developer options is not set up properly on your phone. So it could be a whole line of things that are not enabling the gamepad and your phone to work. The other thing that you also need to check on, obviously, would be to ensure, right? So this is like the trench one. The other thing you also need to ensure is that Bluetooth is enabled. If the app requires location to function, you would need location services to be on. So location is the same thing you'd use like if you're going to be like checking for the weather on your phone. That's what I mean by location. So the GPS on your phone. Did you know that on these trenches you can just jump over them? I don't know if you guys knew that, but you can just jump over them. I used to think that if you fall in the hole, then basically you have to kind of you're not able to come out of it. But I realized later on that you can just jump over that trench. The other things that I've noticed that you could map is that you can actually heal people. So where's the left on the D-pad, I can actually crouch. On the right on the D-pad, I can actually heal my team members. So the same button that I use for the zip lines is the same button that I use for same button I use for zip lines is the same button I use for healing my team members. So if someone falls down, he's been shot, right? I can go over him. The same button I would use for the zip line is the same button then I would actually use for this. The same button that I would actually use. You see, I didn't even see where this guy was. But like I said, sometimes it's beneficial just to use your abilities because you don't know where these people are. Right, so the same button I use for my zip line, which is the right on the D-pad, is the same button I would use if one of my team members was shot. So I could actually run up to him, use the same button, and then obviously he'll be healed. You know, like you know how they heal in this game. So that's why I'm saying that this game is quite interesting, because when you map it nicely, like correctly, you will have a much better gameplay. Right, I think these guys are using tanks over there. Right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just mostly running towards different locations. So it's a good idea to go to the different locations and capture them. Because if you just stay in one location, I know you're probably thinking that's what you prefer, it's fine. But you won't get many points unless if they keep taking them and then obviously you're trying to take them back, then that's kind of different. The other thing I've noticed as well is if you want to get better aiming, try not firing your weapon all the time. Like just try, like if the enemy is moving around a lot, don't just spray the bullets. Like try to aim slowly. Oh wow, I can't see who's shooting me. Oh, he's over there. Oh damn. Okay, right. I see where the guy is. I see where he is now. I see where you are, boy. Right. I gave him something nice to think about me for. Right. So what I'm saying is use your abilities, use them to the best of your ability, and it does benefit you because when you do drop these enemies, your team members will see where they are, you know? And if you got abilities like the character I'm using right now, this one is called Luna. So she's got the bow and arrow, the one which has got location, and the one with electricity, the electrical bolts. I like to just shoot this bolt that shows where everyone is, because oh wow, this where the hell are these people at? Right. So I know it's like I'm not using my other weapons that much. The pistol that's modified like more like a sniper. I could use it actually, but then it needs a bit of precision. You know. Wow, I got it twice. Let's see. Yes, I got a headshot. I got a headshot. Wow, you see the way, you see how this guy is hiding. Okay, that's another character. That's Luna actually. Yes, yeah, I got 273, but it wasn't me that actually took them out. So I got some help from my team member. So this is the one. This is a pistol that's modified that looks more like a sniper. The scope is a sniper weapon, sniper scope, but the actual weapon is not. It's just modified, and it's got all the gadgets and stuff. You see, it's got the zooming twice scope, and then obviously if I want to swap back, the way I've got this set up on the gamepad is that all I've got to do All I've got to do basically is press down on the left thumbstick, and when I press down, that's like a click, right? It swaps the weapon to my Uzi, and like I told you, the Uzi's got a 2x scope. And the way I'm jumping here, as you see me jumping, is I've assigned A for jumping, but you don't want to stay up there for too long. As you saw there, it does cause issues. For one of my abilities, I'm using B on the Bluetooth gamepad. The reason why I'm saying this is because I want you guys to get an idea of how I'm doing this, how I'm able to just be doing what I'm doing. So if you see me jumping, you think, wow, it looks so fluid. It was not fluid when I first set this up. It does take a bit of time for you to understand, to get what you're doing, because like I said, it's not quick. You need, oh wow, so you need some time to understand what you're doing, and you need to get used to the gamepad. So you need to get used to what you're doing. So all I'm saying here is, don't think that because you see me just running, dashing around, and this looks so easy to do. It wasn't simple to do, and this is why I keep saying, damn it. All right, I think that person was taken out. I'm just simply saying this is a hit and miss projection. So what I'm trying to give you guys is, if you see me doing this and you think, wow, this looks so easy, it's not easy. I had to go into the game, play it multiple times to see which alignment was good for me, to see what I could actually do with this game. Like I said, if you can get this enemy in the crosshairs, it's much better, because it does save you on time than aiming, because aiming can be a bit of a pain. It's very difficult to get these enemies in your crosshairs. You see, like I said, it takes a bit of time for you to aim. The reason why I'm doing this is because there's an enemy coming in, and obviously I can't get all of them, but the bows will kind of stop them. And like I said, if you can't aim, get them in the crosshairs. But of course, this guy is coming in. Oh, damn. you had set up some explosives, so it didn't matter, because these guys were going to get me anyway. You see, he had set up some explosives. So what I'm trying to say here is this: very simple. You need to play the game multiple times, get it the way you want it, but get it in such a way that you feel confident that this game is working to your advantage. So keep playing the game, and if it doesn't suit your needs, then you need to go back to the drawing line and make sure that the way you've assigned the game is the way you want it. You understand? So just because I'm saying I've got A for jumping, it might not be in your favor. So what I'm saying basically is just keep playing the game, see what you like in the game, what you prefer. If A is the designated, if that's the one you're going to use for jumping, then fine, use it. If it's not the way you like it, then don't use it. You know, that kind of thing. So you got to play this game consistently, over and over again, to get it perfect. The way I've got it right now, I feel like everything's fine. If I need to zoom in twice on my sniper scope, well, on the pistol that's modified, all I've got to do basically is just click downwards on this, what do you call this thing? I need to click downwards on my, right thumbstick. So that's how I double zoom. When I want to double zoom, that's how I got to do mine. So I need to do it that way. That's how it's done. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that just because I have mine set to a certain way, doesn't mean that you guys have to do the same thing. It's not the case. You guys have to do what you feel comfortable with. So I have it set this way because I find like it's just easier for me to have it this way. And aiming, obviously aiming is always going to be default. It's going to be the the L2, which is obviously the other. Where's this guy gone to? Oh, there he is. Right. And I did tell you guys the easier way to aim on this or to fire on this is just fire like slowly. Oh, the problem now is I've got two people on me, right? Because sometimes you fire like just randomly, like, you know, like crazy. Oh, damn, you see what I mean? They get me, so I had to move Oh wow, this thing now has me because it's saying like I've gone out of the game a bit. Oh wow, okay, I needed to go back in. So what I'm saying is, it's a hit and miss. This game is really bound on what you prefer. I'm using the double click on the left thumbstick because that's the way I swap to my main weapon, the primary, which is the Uzi with the 2x scope. When I press down on the D-pad, I go to my secondary, which is the pistol that's modified, and that's the one that's got a sniper scope on it. And like I told you, it's not a real sniper weapon, it's just a pistol. Because this game won't allow you to carry like, you can't have like two machine guns on you. You know, like you can't have a sniper weapon and a machine gun. It's gonna force you to either have the sniper weapon with like a pistol, or a machine gun with a pistol. So there's no rooms for you to have this in a different way, if you understand what I mean. So the only way for me to have something that's similar to a sniper was to actually create this pistol, well, to get the pistol in the first place. And obviously this was earlier on in the game. I don't know if they're still doing it now, but that's how I got mine to look more like a sniper. So I know you're probably thinking, well, it looks like you've got two sets. Well, it's not two sets, it's actually one. It's like I said, it's a pistol, and it's actually the pistol with which is modified, and then basically the pistol that's modified is the one that looks like a sniper weapon, but it's not a sniper, if you get what I'm saying. So, and as you can see here, the jump button is working like really well for me, you know. Oh, damn, didn't see this person. Come on. Ah, that's Luna as well. I think Luna is underrated in the game. So many people are using the others, but I do understand that it's beneficial as well to have the other characters, because they do benefit the game. Because you wouldn't want to have every character as Luna, you know, it just wouldn't make the game fun. But what I mean is, like, you do need people. Wow, that's messed up. You do need someone. You do need someone. Let's say if you will help. What the hell, bro? Resuscitate me, honestly. Right, let me help you out. You know, I don't know why people do that. Just okay. He's securing the area, which is good. Okay, these guys are staying here. That's fine. I want to go back in. Right. So, like I said, use your abilities whenever possible, because it does help the squad out, especially if you got Luna, because that bow and arrow that shows the location does help a lot. They're taking it back, and you see, like, that guy's been gunned down. I can actually help him. He's calling for help. I'm coming. Oh, damn, there's someone there. Come on. Let's see if I can help this dude out. Nice one. I didn't get shot. Yeah, you see, so I told you that I can actually heal the people. So I know what you're thinking. You keep talking about the gamepad. Yes, the gamepad needs to be compatible with your phone. The phone also needs to have the functions that the gamepad requires. So if you buy the kind of gamepad that I've got and you don't have USB debugging enabled, you need to go into About Phone. You need to go to something called, well, you know, when you go in your settings, when you go into the main settings on your phone, what you will get on the main settings is that you'll get something. If you go into your settings, scroll all the way down, there's something called About Phone. And then you tap on About Phone on your phone, yes? That's Android. And then it will take you to another section which shows you the build number, software, you know, all the details about your phone. What you need to tap on then is the build number. And then you keep tapping the build number 10 times. And then after you tap the build number 10 times, it will tell you that you're now a developer. And then once you're done tapping it 10 times, it will show you a new menu. You need to come out of the About Phone, go back into your settings, scroll all the way down to the last one, the last setting, which will now show developer options. And in developer options, that's where you'll be able to enable USB debugging. And in there, you'll be able to see if your phone does support wireless debugging. Now, why do you need wireless debugging? I myself personally, I don't know, but I think a lot of these gamepads do require the wireless debugging, especially if the gamepad is Bluetooth. So if you want to use a gamepad on Delta Force Mobile, you want to play the game the way I'm playing it, then that's what you need. You need USB debugging to be enabled through the build number on the About Phone section in your settings section. And like I said, the About will be the last option on settings. Tap on that, it just shows you different information about your phone software, and then shows build number. What you need to do is just keep pressing with your finger 10 times until it says developer options. You're now a developer, and then you come out of the About option, About Phone, come out of that one you selected. It takes you back into the main settings. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Right at the bottom, it should say developer options. Tap on that. Now you've got all the developer functions, and that's how you enable the developer options. At the top, it should be like enabled, and then you go down, you see USB debugging, and then after USB debugging, usually wireless debugging is the next option. And if your phone does support wireless debugging, you need to then enable that. You also need to enable location, Bluetooth. Obviously, you need to connect the gamepad you're going to connect to your phone. So that's why I'm saying sometimes it's not always about the phone, and you think, oh, the phone's not working or something. No, it's not always about the phone. It could just simply be the issue here is not about the gamepad or your phone. It's just that your phone does not support that function of wireless debugging. Maybe for some reason your phone just doesn't have it. It doesn't mean that you've got a bad phone. It just means that your phone doesn't have that option. You know, you have to remember some phones are designed in such a way to maximize profit for the company that's making these phones. So I'm not trying to say the phone is bad. I'm just simply saying it could just be a matter that the phone you've got is not flagship. Maybe it's just a basic phone, Android phone, and when you bought it, you might not have understood what you were paying for. You know, sometimes you buy a phone and you're thinking, wow, this is gonna be something good, it's cheap. You know, there are reasons why the phone was cheap in the first place. That's what I'm saying. You could have bought something with the general impression that because other people said it was good, that's why you bought yours, isn't it? So that's why I'm saying a lot of these companies, there's a lot of stuff they remove from these other phones that they're obviously going to sell for cheaper prices. So that's why I'm saying just because mine says it's got wireless debugging, yours doesn't have it, doesn't mean that your phone is bad. It just means in a particular sense that my phone has these functions because this is the way it was designed. Right, so that, yeah, you need aiming. And I think I need to crouch as well. So basically, all I'm saying here is the main reason of you not having a particular function, oh, wow, not having a particular function in your phone does not mean that your phone is bad. It just means that your phone may not be flagship material, you understand? So it's not to say that your phone is not a good phone. It's a good phone. You paid your money for it, which is good, and maybe at the time when you got your phone, it's just something whereby you bought it because of the amount of money you paid for it, right? So what I'm saying is a lot of these phones that are cheap may not come with the same functions as with what I've got on mine. You understand? So if you go into your developer options and say, oh, it's not there, I can't see the wireless debugging thing, it's not there, it's not enabled or something, I got the developer options active, but at the same time it's not doing what I wanted to do, it's still not working. What I'm simply saying here is it may not be the phone itself, it's just the fact is the phone itself doesn't have those functions. So I'm not trying to say anything like about your phone, like your phone may not support the function. All I'm trying to say is that don't be discouraged that your phone doesn't support the function, rather than being discouraged, it's better for you to then, seek other ways, like seek other videos to watch on YouTube that may be more beneficial for you. There could be some other videos out there that could be a whole lot more informative than mine. It could just be like the gamepad you've got is not suitable for your phone. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes my information is correct information, but it might not be the information that you require for the kind of oh damn. So what I'm saying is my information may not be the information for your kind of phone, you see? So just because what I've said it doesn't work on your phone doesn't mean that it doesn't work on all Samsung phones. So someone else with the Galaxy Z Fold 6 would actually be happy and say, oh wow, you actually gave instructions that I've been looking for a very very long time type thing. Man, I just hate aiming sometimes in this game. But I do like the fact that I've got all these bolt things that I can use, and I've got grenades as well. So you see, I need to be down to aim because I can't aim properly. Oh, you see this guy throw grenades in. Wow. Unfortunately for them, and fortunately for me, I got bolts. See. I'm just getting multiple of these. And look, when he gets close, I use the melee. Check. I got it. I didn't waste any bullets on him. So what I'm saying is, just because the information that I give you may not be the information that's for you, doesn't mean that it won't benefit someone else that's got a flagship phone. So it might not benefit you or the next person, but it will benefit someone with a Samsung. So that's why I'm saying that I don't like to discourage people. I like to say to people, if something's not working in your favor, then don't be disheartened. Like seek other information out there that's going to help you to play the game the way that you want to play it. You understand? So keep scrolling on YouTube until you find someone that's actually got your kind of phone, your model device, or someone that has a mid-range phone that's going to give you that kind of information, like, oh, if you do this, if you play, if you use this kind of app, this app is better. It could just be maybe my information is only valid for a particular type of phone, you understand, or maybe for a model of phone. Like the only kind of phone I've got right now is the fold phone, so I can only talk about what I've got. I don't have anything else that is premium or anything else that's new. This is all I've got. So I can only talk about things that I have. And that's why I keep saying to you, oh man, I can't have this person live because of what I put there. They're gonna destroy my beacon. I hope someone gets this person. They'll destroy my beacon. That's gonna be a huge problem for me. Yeah, I needed that person wiped out. That's Luna as well. Good. So hopefully they won't remember. I put a beacon there. Right. So all I'm trying to say to you is this. I can only give out information about what I'm doing currently on the device that I have. I cannot give information on devices that I do not have access to. So I would love to talk about every other Android phone out there, but until I actually have access to those phones, I cannot give information out about those particular devices. Oh, damn. Fortunately, this guy just this guy's trying to gun me down. I just love these arrows. Check this out. This guy is gonna think I want to fight him. No, he's gonna die soon. Come on. Yes, thank you. Right. So now I'm gonna try my best to run in there. I don't want to run in the thing because I think there's tanks around here. Ah man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it in there because I don't want someone to snipe me. Right. I'm going to try my best because it seems like no one's really in here. Go to the top. No one's here. They haven't seen me, you see. So I'm looking for a spot to hide my beacon. Ah, there you go. See, this is what I love about this game. No one's seen me. I'm in their base. not gonna put the beacon in here. You check, and then people become. We're actually losing the game. So this is gonna be a benefit to my team. This is why I'm saying when you're using a controller, the game is so much more fun. You see, I'm gonna put the beacon right there, and I'm gonna capture this thing. They will never know that the beacon's right there. See, I told you the jump button does function as a what you call this thing. I'm gonna use my arrow. It does function like a parachute button as well.